Yo, how's it going guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm currently on YouTube looking at what's going on, what's new out in the world, and I believe Tesla has launched their new Model Y. There's a video here that summarizes the complete event in 3 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna do it justice. Mr. Elon, let's see what Mr. Elon is saying.
Welcome to the Tesla Design Studio. I hope you guys all have
they're in the design studio of
great
Tesla,
time
aren't
tonight. So in terms of where we are today, we got obviously the S3 and the X. We've made...
What are they saying in the stats over there? Today, 500,000 plus vehicles purchased.
12 months from now, we will have made about 1 million vehicles. It's pretty wild to think that 11 years ago today, we had made literally one car, and a year from now, we will have made 1 million. There's a missing car. it's
the Model Y in there.
Insert the Y, and that's Y in the middle. Figuring out the Model Y.
Elon Musk's humor cracks me up. I can't see it very well.
The Model Y. Yeah.
Let me crank up my brightness.
So, like the 3,
it looks like a Model 3.
it will be extremely safe. So that
with bigger wheels.
you may know the Model 3 has the lowest probability of injury of any car ever tested by the US government. The Model Y, we expect, will have a similar result.
Ah, is it supposed to be another SUV? I didn't realize that. Because Tesla already has a Model X out, so...
So this thing will be really tight in corners.
Is this supposed to be smaller than the Model X?
And we expect
But kind of more sporty-ish.
it will be the safest mid-sized SUV in the world by far. It's also going to have incredible performance. So we expect to have a 3.5 seconds 0 to 60. Yeah,
it's pretty fast.
Good. Drag coefficient, which is extremely good for an
Most people in the world won't know what that means.
SUV. And
drag coefficients, lol. I remember when they debuted, was it the Model S or the Model X? I can't remember. No, it was the Tesla electric truck, where they basically said that their electric trucks have the same drag coefficient as a Bugatti Veyron, which is quite funny. For those of you who don't know what drag coefficient is, it's basically a value that's based on an object's geometry, and it's calculated through tests.
in terms of range, fair amount. Yeah.
That was so underwhelming weight. Just like 300 miles. Okay, so tell me what's new about it.
It's gonna have a panoramic glass roof. It really feels like, just like the Model 3, if you're in the car, it just feels like you can see the sky.
Wow.
Seat 7, obviously autopilot.
Ah, right, it's a center iPad screen in the middle. It looks like the same design as the Model 3. Probably would have been better if it was just a 4-seater or a 5-seater with lots of legroom in the back.
As I've said publicly, we expect to be feature complete with self-driving sometime later this year. And then as we prove out the safety with billions of miles of kilometers, we will, from our standpoint, feel it's safe enough to not pay attention, and then get the regulatory approval sometime thereafter. But the cool thing is feature complete. It'll be able to do basically anything by the end of this year, just with software upgrades. Which is
Basically
cool.
anything.
The basically long
This car will take you from the Earth to the Moon.
to be about $47,000.
Oh,
and then some,
right, okay. So the difference in the grade walk lineup. Standard range, you're looking at around about 230 miles. And the long range is around about 300 miles. There's a compromise between long range and performance. So the long range obviously lasts longer, but the performance one is quicker. And that's probably because it has more weight due to it having 2 electric motors.
Time in 2021, we'll have the sort of standard version, which will be
60 grand, wow.
they have a $39,000 price point. Now the 7 seats are optional.
Based on what I know about the Model 3, the Model X and the Model S, it looks like the Model Y is supposed to be something in between the X and the Model 3.
There you have the sexy presentation.
There wasn't really much in there. It's a good thing that they actually had a production car at the event, but in terms of the features, there wasn't really something different to what Model X, S and the Model 3 have. It's almost another car to target another set of disposable incomes. Let's read some of the comments. After this point, I'm expecting the next 2 cars to be the A and the F. That's a good one. Man, he sounds like when I do a presentation at school. In response to this guy's comment, I've seen some comments say the reason why Elon kind of has very staggered speeches is because his brain's operating way too quickly to what his mouth can actually output. Rodrigo says he should have put a bigger spotlight on the Model Y. Kind of went unnoticed. I agree, it was quite dark. Maybe the reason why they did that is because they have a lot of quality issues with Model Y. It's not even in production yet, so that would have been probably production trial model, so I guess they didn't really want the media to see too much, so maybe that's why they used a dark light. It's amazing to see that this guy who has a meme review before, is that where you know Elon from? Every car company shows its car in white light, but Elon goes dark mode. The funny thing is, I was speaking to a colleague at work today about Tesla, and I don't think people are that attracted by the brand Tesla. I think people are more attracted to the idea of who is behind Tesla. He's built this brand of a super genius billionaire to which he understands internet humor and culture. And is just a nerd at heart, essentially, and such a great guy. When people buy Teslas, they're buying a Tesla because they know Elon made that car. There's just such a huge cult behind Elon, it's fascinating. But I'm all for it, he's trying to change the world. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, give this video a like, comment on what your thoughts were about the Model Y, and also don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you out on the next video. Peace!